Good morning or afternoon to you all, depending on what part of the world you're in today. We hope you've been enjoying the digital event so far, and thank you for joining us for this international live stream. In this session, well, I'll start by introducing myself. Sorry. So my name is Florence Mutero, and I work in the international office, and one of my regions are Europe and the rest of South Asia. I've got my colleague with me, Mina. I'll let her introduce herself as well. Mina?
Hi everyone, my name is Mina Zarazia and I am a Global Recruitment Officer. So today we will all be talking about several different things in the stream today, and this will be from how teaching will be for international students in the upcoming academic year, to talking about careers and employability support available to DMU students.
Great, thank you, Mina. So we're going to be touching on a range of aspects of being an international student in Leicester, what life is like in Leicester, what the postgraduate fees and funding are, as well as the health and well-being support that we have to offer here at De Montfort University. I think I'll just bring Mina back again. She might have a few things more to add.
Yeah, so I think you've been everything flow. So what we want to do is talk about life as a student in Leicester, international student in Leicester, and we'll go as we progress onto the live stream. We'll talk about all the fees and all the rest of the information. Okay.
Great. Thank you, Mina. And before I ask you to start speaking about the teaching and everything, I also want to say to everyone that's watching, this is an interactive session. So please ask questions, ask away. Let's make it a conversation. So if you do have any questions that you want to ask, anything that you're unsure of, or even while we're talking, questions based off that, feel free to put them in the chat. That way we'll be able to answer it as we get along, not to leave them all to the end. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. And Mina, I'll hand over back to you.
Thank you, Flo. That's great. So, guys, I want to talk about teaching now. And so if you log on to our website, which is, I'll just read it to you, but it will be on the banner as well. So this is www.dmu.ac/your-future/DMU-hyphen-teaching-and-learning-ASPX. So this is basically just to talk about teaching and how we do this. So what we're doing is we're going to be remaining flexible. So we want to remain flexible purely to ensure that we can deal with changes in restrictions, and if there's any changes in circumstances, then we want to have that leverage. Also, we want to teach with the blended learning approach, which means there's a mixture of face-to-face teaching and online teaching as well. We have face-to-face teaching that will be in smaller groups, and this is obviously dependent on the courses that you do. As opposed to this, we have online teaching, and this is where there is larger groups of students and larger lectures as well. To avoid scheduling, we will be able to schedule early evening lessons in the weekdays, and this will allow us to increase the ability to schedule face-to-face lessons as well. You also, as a student, will have access to DMU Replay. So DMU Replay is fantastic. What this is, it actually allows you to access to recorded audiovisual content, and you can watch your lectures as many times as you want, or as little as times as you want. You will also have MS Teams, which will enable you to take part in engaging interactive live sessions with your fellow students and lecturers. We also have DMU Future International, which is fantastic. Again, we're encouraging our students to come to us in October for those important courses. We understand that some students can't come this early and we understand the reasons, but for the students that can come, we have encouraged them to be here earlier. In respect to this, you can log on to the website and it will give you all the information, and it will be under when should I arrive at DMU, or you can go to, and that will be under the YDMUF International homepage. Finally, I want to talk about the study spaces that we have available. So the study spaces are dotted around the campus. So we offer a large range of spaces for students to access. We offer support for those that need it. So it's tech and software support. Also, we offer skills development, and this is for things ranging from maths or to LinkedIn support, whichever you need. And then we also offer our careers and employability teams. They're always on hand, for any point to help you. So I'm going to pass you over to my colleague now, Flo, and she will continue on.
Thank you so much, Mina. That was very, very insightful. Thank you for that. As Mina has said, I'll now be talking to you guys about careers and employability. I know a lot of you, that's one thing that you want to know. Can I get a job after I study? Can I study while I work and all that good stuff? So with as far as employability, one thing we're really proud of at De Montfort University is we were recently voted the best university in terms of helping students find employment. So that's really at the key of what we want to do for students. We understand obviously how difficult it can be, how daunting the process of looking for a job can be. So we offer several services for our students to just allow them the opportunity, to just give them the opportunities to work, but also support them with the whole process, with the whole application process. So we do have what we call DMU Works. So we've got over 70 staff dedicated in different faculty teams to support you find a job. What that means is there's a dedicated team of people at our university that are there to help you find a job. So in each faculty, because all the courses that we have at De Montfort University fall under 4 different faculties, and you find that there's going to be a careers team in each faculty. So it's just a matter of going to their office, telling them what you're looking for, what kind of job you want, and they'll be able to help you with everything. We do have key services to help you throughout this whole process. So we do have the kind of support we offer is one-to-one career appointments, startup and entrepreneurship support, learn skills, and you can learn skills and meet employers, employability mentoring, part-time jobs, internships, placement and graduate jobs, DMU Works, and then we've also got DMU for Life, which means that even after you graduate, we still are able to support you with your employment journey. So a few things that I wanted to touch on. I know this question I get quite a lot. Can I work while I study as an international student on a UK Tier 4 visa? And the answer is yes, you can work. You've got up to 20 hours a week to work during term times. And if I'm being honest, as a student, you don't want to do any more than that anyway. If you still don't want to put yourself under pressure with your studies and still being able to keep up with your work and everything else. So yes, you can work part-time while you study. You can work up to 20 hours a week. And the good thing with being in Leicester, being that it's such a big city, there's always a lot of opportunity for part-time employment as well. And in terms of internship, graduate jobs, that's something that we can help you with, like I was stating earlier, whether it's helping you with your CV, whether it's helping you with, if you struggle with confidence, giving you tips on that, whatever tips you may need to help you put you into that job market and to just make you a strong candidate. We offer that kind of support, even telling you, doing mock interviews or what we think you should wear for your interview, whatever it may be, we're there to kind of like offer that support. So all this to say the process of finding a job shouldn't be as daunting with the kind of support that we have at De Montfort University, which you absolutely should use. That's the good thing with attending live streams like this, is that you definitely get to know of all the services and opportunities that are there for you as an international student. Before I could speak forever telling you about about employability and careers, because I know that's such a big topic. We also as you know, there's the new graduate route, which means you can stay and work in the UK for 2 years on your work visa. So, and then we also offer visa support regarding that as well. And we've got specialist job platforms as well, like Student Circus and Going Global. But like I said, I don't want to keep talking and talking. I'm gonna play a video for you guys from one of our students from DMU Works, which just highlights what we have to offer as far as employability goes. So thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for that, Flo, and it's lovely to hear all the information. That's brilliant. So what I want to talk about now is, I'm sure you're all keen to find out what DMU has to offer in terms of scholarships. So we have a huge range of scholarships that is beneficial for you as students. So I'm going to list them all. Further information about this can be found on our website. So please, after this live stream, please look onto the website and I can give you the information towards the end. So I'm going to just list the scholarships that we have on offer. So we have DMU International, we have EU Transitional, High Achievers, we have Sustainability, we have early payment. So that means if you pay your fees early, there's a discount to the course fees. We have Global MBA International, we have Executive MBA, we also have International Postgraduate Taught Merit, and we have DMU Sports Scholarship for the students that are interested in sports. And finally, we have Postgraduate Alumni. So for more information about the scholarships, please look up onto our website, and I can give you the website now, and it's on the screen as well as it is. So that's www.dmu.ac.uk/international/fees-scholarships/international-scholarships.aspx. Thank you. So I'm going to now pass you over to Flo, and she'll talk a little bit about living in Leicester. Thank you.
Thank you, Mina. I'm sure a lot of students are going to the website right now to find out about the scholarship. But yeah, following on that, I'm sure a lot of you are probably wondering, what is life like at Leicester? This is one of my favorite things to talk about because I really do enjoy being in Leicester. There's so many things so many things that you have to do here in Leicester as a student. So I feel like Leicester has everything to offer for a student, and I wish we had one of our student ambassadors that could tell you from their own student experience. But even then, I'm sure we'll be showing a video afterwards to showing you what you can expect as a student, what life is like. So Leicester, you've got everything that you're looking for at your doorstep, whether that is restaurants, places to a lot of places to eat, a lot of activities to get involved in. What I like is that there's life beyond just the university. So the university on its own, there's always going to be a lot to get involved in. We've got our students union that are constantly, working on activities and events to just make your whole student experience journey even more interesting. But even beyond the university itself, we are so fortunate to be in a big city like Leicester, and the Montfort University itself is literally in the heart of the town centre. So you can get to all the major transport links easily. So the train station is a few minutes away from campus. We are in the town centre, so you can get to all the shopping malls, all the restaurants, whatever you want, basically. It's within like a walking distance. So in terms of transportation costs, chances are you won't have any as a student at DMU. And Leicester itself is known to be very vibrant. It's multicultural, it's diverse. You definitely have that vibrant feeling, that student feeling as well. And that I would say that's for me one of my favorite things about Leicester. And not only is it a modern kind of city, but it's also got not only is it a city, but it's also got a lot of green spaces. So it's a good balance. So for those that do like a little bit of peace and quiet, you want to get away, you want to study in peace, you want to go to the park, there's a lot of parks. There's just so much that you can get involved in as a student, and in your spare time, in your free time, when you just want to hang around as well. And we were also voted one of the best student cities, and I think that has everything to do with all the things that I've mentioned, but also most importantly, affordability. We're actually one of the most affordable places. Leicester is one of the most affordable cities to live as an international student. So that that means that your rent is affordable by UK standards at least, and in terms of food and upkeep, it's also quite affordable. And this is something that also, when you're at the same time, in as much as you're away from London, you're not too far from London. I always use myself as an example that I do have friends in London, but it's never a hassle or something stressful to go and see them. It's only an hour away, an hour on the train, an hour 30-minute drive away from London. So it's still quite easy to get to London. And where Leicester is, it's in the Midlands. So what that literally means is that we're in the middle of England. So we get to all the major cities quite easily. So we're neighbors with cities like Nottingham, like Birmingham. They're within 30, 40 minutes away from us. Manchester is about an hour, 30 minutes away from us. And like I said, London is only an hour away from us as well. So beyond just the city being great, you can also access all the other major cities in the UK quite easily. So yeah, that's the main things that I would say about the Leicester as a city. But also we've got an exciting thing that we do every single intake when our international students come, and we call that the International Welcome Week. So in this week, that's where you meet all the other international students. There's a lot of fun activities that happen. There's the ball, where you dress up and you have a big dinner party. You meet all the other international applications. But you also do a lot of practical things that a lot of international students find daunting, like they help you set up your bank account, register with the GP, make sure that you're registered, you can access your timetable, okay, whatever it may be, all the little things that often as an international student, you're worried, like, how am I going to do all of this? I don't know anything. In that week, in that International Welcome Week, they pretty much show you around everything and help you with the whole process. And the good thing now moving forward, obviously with the last couple of intakes, it's been very difficult to do most of the face-to-face activities that we normally do. So it was being done digitally, but from, if I'm not mistaken, from this January, there's going to be an element of face-to-face activities as well in the safest way possible. So that's something that we're really looking forward to, again, just getting things back to normal. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what I can say about Leicester, about what we have to offer for you as a student when you first arrive. We even have airport pickups when you first arrive to Leicester. On certain days and certain times, we will have coaches that are picking up our students from the airport. So always keep an eye on our website, just making sure that you are aware of when those dates will be, so that you can join with everyone else. It's a good opportunity to meet friends as well. But being in a place like Leicester, as big of a university as it is, I don't see making friends or having fun being something that would be an issue. So we now have a video to play for you all. We've got one of our students who wrote pretty much a love letter to Leicester, and that's something that can, I guess, help you guys see a little bit more of Leicester rather than me just talking about it again. So yeah, we're just going to play the video now.
Leicester will be our next station call in approximately 10 minutes' time.
My name is Aminata. When I first came to Leicester, I was just 18 years old. As soon as I came out of the station and into the city for the first time, I just got this sense that I'm home. Which is strange because I'd grown up in Bexley Heath and all I'd known is London. But here, there were people who looked and sounded just like me. And there was also something else, something really, really special. There was space for me here. Felt visible. People really listened to me. People like the director, who I met at the Curve Cafe by absolute accident, but gave me my first big break. And the radio station, who once had me as a guest and later gave me a job. And the theatre, who put on my work and gave me an audience. Leicester is a big city, no question. It's got shops after shops after shops. It's home to big businesses and major employers. If you want to go out to eat, go for a drink with some friends, you can do that. Leicester's a vibe. Heritage, culture, and a great sense of community. Leicester will give you all that. But most of all, it's a city that will give you a chance. So take it.
Awesome. I love that video. So I just wanted to, before Mina comes on and talks about the next topic, I wanted to obviously respond to some of the comments, because obviously, like I did promise, I don't want to wait till the end, but I want to keep it engaging, I guess, if you will. So most of the questions seem to be surrounded: when will I get my offer letter? Or when am I going to hear back from admissions? I've paid my deposit of whatever it may be. So I would say with admissions, we don't have a proper time scope when I can say they'll respond by. Normally, it should be within a week. And if it's gone beyond that, then definitely get involved with the representative or the country manager for where you're from, and they'll be able to assist you. In a few minutes, I will put a link under there, a page where you can see who your country representative is, and they'll be able to support you in terms of following up with admissions, when you can get your CAS letter or your offer letter or whatever it may be that's outstanding. So yeah, like I said, in a few minutes, there'll be a tagline underneath for you to just access the web page where you can see who your country representative is. And there's your middle person. They help you with the whole application process, so they can follow up with admissions in case you haven't heard back regarding whether it's CAS or whatever it may be. There's also a research question. Do you assist research students for jobs too? As far as I'm aware, we do offer all our students the same kind of support for finding employment. So that's what I would say on that. But then the research school, they will also have their own contact details and stuff, their own team of people that are there to help with finding employment, with assistance, with your project, whatever it may be. So yeah, I don't know if I've missed any other question. Hi, Wasif. I'm just saying hi, Florence and Mina. Hello. And Vera Ed, hello back. How long does DMU take to send CAS after fee deposit payment? I think I've pretty much addressed this already, in that obviously after you've made the fee deposit, it does take a few days before that fee payment is reflecting in our system. After then, it shouldn't take more than a week. But sometimes admissions do go through very busy periods where it might take slightly longer. And in the case that it does, get in touch with your country representatives and they can follow up on your behalf. I think that's, I have been advised that there's no scholarship program for research student, not even early deposit. I'm really sorry to hear that. And I know that with research, they do have a different way of doing like the scholarship, of offering scholarship programs. So if they're saying there's no scholarships, I could try and confirm for you, but that's something that I wouldn't be able to answer right now. But I will try. I will put our email address, and you can ask us and you can send us an email, and I'll try and find this up for you with the right department. I'm sorry I'm not able to confirm that just yet. And there's a question on, I applied for international business, and the last question, I applied for international business and finance course for this course. Do DMU provide placement facility? For most of our courses, we do have an option for you to apply for, to do a placement. So do make sure that when you're applying, you specify that you want to do with a placement. If you didn't, it's not too late. You can just let our admissions know that you do want to do a placement with your course. But we do have a majority of our courses at undergraduate level, and some for postgraduate level as well. We do offer placement opportunities. So yeah, I think that the website is just there. So as I was saying, to contact any members of our team, the country representatives, to see who your country representative is, just follow the link that's below at www.dmu.ac.uk/international, etc. You should be able to see who you go to for following up with admissions inquiries. I hope that answers a lot of your questions, and I will pass on back to Mina, and if there's any more questions, I'll address them again. Shortly. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Claire. That's brilliant. So I want to talk about the last topic on the live stream today, and it is the most important topic as well. So I want to talk about health and well-being. So In terms of being healthy, DMU is an advocate of students to be healthy. So we have a gym which is literally around the corner from, and it's on campus. It's literally around the corner from the main buildings. And so this is where you can go to, take part. There's gym membership, so you can take part in all the activities, sign up to the membership. And the prices are very reasonable. So obviously we take into account that, you are students. So we have discounted prices for student memberships. Also, we have online material as well, which is available to all students. So please log on to the online section and it will tell you about the options that we have available. So, and also finding friends. I know it's daunting to be in a country where you have no friends. And I understand it can be daunting. So we have, places for you to find friends. We have local groups there. We have, for example, we have Hindu societies, we have all the multicultural faith societies that you can become a member of. We also have buddies that can help you, find friends. We have all these events. DMU is all about events and interacting and socializing. So we have so many events throughout the year. And it's so easy to make friends, you just put yourself out there and you're in with the crowd. And before you know it, you're making friends. So, that's the end of the live stream at the moment. But please, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to post the questions online. Also, Flo mentioned that she's posted the link and you'll find all the information on the link as well. Okay.
Great, thanks. And on that making friends point, because I get that a lot when students get really comfortable and they're like, okay, well, I'm scared, I won't make any friends. I just wanted to reiterate that, remember, everyone that you're meeting is in the same shoes as you or has been in the same shoes as you. They're just as scared as you to make friends as well. So just be brave, speak to people, get involved in activities that the university has to offer. And as you've probably seen throughout the whole live stream, that there's so much that DMU has to offer. And in all these things that you get involved in, you're definitely going to meet friends. So I met friends that I still have to this day on my course, in my student accommodation, and throughout the several events that I got involved in. So I definitely do get involved. It will just enhance your student experience at DMU. So yeah, that's all I wanted to just add to that point. And I've got a few more questions. Thanks, Nadan. So you live in London with your family and you have to commute to Leicester on a regular basis. Any best option in your experience? Okay, I'm not sure what option you mean. As in, is it an option for you to move to Leicester? What I would say is, obviously, it depends with your situation. And also it depends with the course that you're going to be studying. Like you said, you're doing research. So maybe with research, you may or may not be required to come in 5 days a week, or you may only need to be on campus maybe 2 days a week. So if it was me, depending on that would sort of like determine whether because if it's maybe once a week and it's easier for me to stay with my family in London and I only have to be on campus maybe twice a week, then maybe I would do the commute because it's only an hour on the train. But if I have to be in classes Monday to Friday doing maybe long hours, then I would just want to just make my life easier. I would probably stay in Leicester within the campus, and it would be easy for me to see my family every other weekend or whatever it may be anyway. So I hope I've helped a little bit, and I'm sure you make the right decision anyway. Okay, hi, this is from Stephen. Hi, Stephen. Can I make a payment now? I defer till January and I'm yet to receive my updated letter. Can I, however, make a payment now? I would say, first of all, yes, you can, but also using the link that we provided earlier, find out who your country representatives are, contact them and just find out what is the progress of your application. It shouldn't take more than a week from today for you to get a new offer letters. To get a new offer letter, sorry, not offer letters, for you to get your offer letter. So please definitely do get in touch with them and they can try and speed track the process for you so that you have an offer letter and you can confidently make your fee payment. But definitely the sooner you apply, the sooner you make your deposit payment, the sooner you can get all the other processes done, like getting your CAS letter and applying for visa. So you're definitely on the right track. In terms of merit scholarships, that's one part of the question that I hadn't answered. Mina did mention a wide range of courses that we have. So definitely do go on the website that she provided. We'll provide it again, maybe in the chat, the scholarships page, where you can see the list of all the scholarships we have. And based on that, you can see which one applies to you, which one you're eligible to apply for. Some are even automatic, you don't have to apply for. So yeah, definitely go on that website and see which scholarship you'd like to go for, and you can take it from there, right? I think that's it for that question. Okay, I tried applying for January 2020 through the online application, but I can't find the code for January courses. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm not sure what would have happened there, but you can always apply directly as well. It's just a matter of gathering all the, I'll post a web link on the website of how to apply as an international student. Gather all the required documentation, fill the application form, and send it all to our admissions team. And their email is admissions@dmu.ac.uk. And yeah, that's pretty much the main thing that you kind of have to do if you want to apply directly. It's just as an easy process as applying on the port, as applying online as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what I would say. Okay. January intakes eligible for early payment discount. We do have an international discount going on at the moment, a £2,000, or is it £1,500 discount for international students. I can't use the word guarantee, as in we guarantee it to you, but what I can say is it's obviously it's given on a first come first serve basis. So the sooner you apply, the more chances you have of getting the scholarship. We do have a few left. So in this rule, you don't have to apply for it. It will be applied automatically and it will reflect on your CAS letter. And I don't know if there's any more questions. I think we've gone through all the questions. Okay, great, thank you. Any short stay options in DMU? Okay. I don't know if the uni itself has accommodation where you can do short term. From what I've seen, I think most of the terms are normally about 9 months. But there's obviously other platforms like Rightmove or Spare Room where you can try and find options for short stay. But as the uni itself, I think most of the contracts are about 9 months long or 8 months long. That's as short as it goes in terms of student accommodation. But Leicester is a big city, like I said. If you go on Spare Room, Rightmove, and all the other kind of platforms, they will have those kind of options for short stays as well. So yeah, I don't know if there's any questions. Okay, I'm trying to apply for October 2022 in digital future MA through the online application, but I can't find a way to submit my application and where to pay the application fee. So I think Wasif, you should probably heard what I was just saying, the previous comment, that you can always apply directly. We'll try and find out what is happening with the online portal, because you should be able to submit your application online. But if you can't, you can always apply directly. Just gather all your documentation, email admissions, and they will still get back to you the same amount of time as well. So yeah, they should be able to help you. And where to pay the application fee, we'll definitely put a page from our website that tells you how to apply the different options you have in terms of how to apply for international fees. I don't know if we have any other questions. Okay. Is DMU online portal working properly, or there's an issue going? Okay, same person. I think I've already tackled that it should be working, but if it's not, you can apply on directly. Are you both located at DMU? Well, yes, technically not at DMU, but in Leicester, yes. But the uni, as you can imagine, with us, we've been mostly working from home, but students are already on campus anyway. So yeah, but we are located in Leicester. Let me specify it that way. How much fees do we have to pay for CAS letter? The CAS letter, the deposit payment is £4,000. That's how much you need to pay in order to get your CAS letter. Yeah. I there any more questions? Have we covered all of them? If we haven't covered, or if you do think of questions afterwards, we'll put our international email address on the screen, so please take a note of that email address that's just on the screen now, and we'll be happy to answer all your questions and support you with anything that you want to know. DMU staff members are really supportive and in every department. Oh, what a nice way to end the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you. No, we are here to help you. We are here to make this process as easy as possible for you. It shouldn't be difficult, and we want you to have a wonderful experience when you come here as well, and be a well-rounded graduate after you leave. So that's what we're all about. So thank you all so much for your time, for your questions, for tuning in, for engaging. We hope you found this session to be informative, and we are still here to answer your questions, to support you. Like we said, definitely get in touch with us for anything that we may not have covered that you want to know. So thank you all, and good evening or afternoon or morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. Bye.